If your value proposition is really, really high, then ultimately your price is going to seem low. Whereas if your pricing seems high by contrast to the value proposition and what people are getting from your communication in terms of what they're going to receive, then it's going to look expensive. One of the biggest objections that comes up that people message me about time and time again is, how do I handle objections around price? And the truth is that what you actually want to be doing is you want to ensure that they don't come up. And so you might be sitting there saying, Shondell, well, they always come up, so what do I do when they come up? What I'm asking you to do is to reflect on looking at your why, your what, your when, your who, and then your how, instead of going straight to the how and looking at putting together your services based on this particular pricing. Now, some of you may be in a position where your pricing is already set for you. Perhaps you work for an organization, they set the pricing, and particularly for the business owners who perhaps are directing and putting together the prices, then you actually have the opportunity to impact that. Now, you might be sitting there thinking to yourself, well, we're not competitive with our competitors, so we need to bring that down. And in actual fact, that would be a mistake. And so what I want you to consider is, what is it that you need to do in order to really connect with the why, the what, and the who, to ensure that your when and your how actually matches what your contrast is. And so instead of comparison, what we want to do is contrast. The contrast in terms of the perception of the price, or whether it's expensive or whether it's good value, actually changes based on stacking the value higher. And so what we see is the perception of the price and the experience seems lower as the value becomes higher, whereas as the value gets lower, it potentially comes in a contrasting frame where it actually looks like the product or the service that you're offering is quite expensive.